Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Espresso Machado versus Snaffle Snaff, and this is going to be another high-rated DB video, and hopping right in, we have Ash Blossom, Fualos, Rahu, Urgula, Pan. They have Orja, Perulia, Alzone, Pixia, and Atori. Okay, and 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it, and we will go ahead and see the Enneacraft player decide to go first. So they're going to go ahead, activate the Org effect in hand to try to special summon out. You definitely can't Ash that, right? There's just no way. Yeah, I was going to say, that all that does is special summon. Yeah, I was tripping. I was like, yeah, there's just no way. The other effects of it, you could. Yeah. They're using the effect to set, not the pendulum scale. So they set one from hand, activate the effect again, set one from hand. So they go ahead and they set. So if they activate anything, they can flip all their monsters. Okay, that one doesn't seem like the best, but I guess it does negate a hand trap though. Okay, so this negates hand trap and then can book everything. This one is flip, make it sideways. Nothing can be targeted on the field or the graveyard. They can't target anything. And then it says when your opponent activates something that targets this, you can flip it, negate it, then banish a card from the opponent's hand face down randomly. Okay. And then these have the same scale effects. This has the same scale effect as that. Okay. So they Ash the search. Then they just go ahead and activate the Owl Zone there. That will go ahead and search now. Grab out the Rebirth, and Rebirth. And then now they can go activate Rebirth to put back. Was there ever a world where we should have... Oh, this only says on the field. Okay, my bad. Okay. So this actually won't stop the hand trap. Only the little guy stops the hand trap then? I don't even know if it stops it. It's not this one, right? No, this is the one that includes special summon. That lets you go ahead, search, and then negate something to the end of the turn. This is the one that lets you flip, bounce back 3. Yeah, bounce back like 3 on the field. Whenever it's flipped, they add something to hand. They take 900 for each card. Okay, they're going to go ahead, scale, pay 900, go ahead, grab out release. This is really good to have in grave. Same with this spell. Both of these are this. If the opponent normal summons or special summons while this is in the grave, activate it, summon one from your hand face down, or flip one from face down to face up defense. This lets you place one from deck, and then the next turn banish it to add from the extra deck face up. They're going to go ahead and place. Okay, this is the one that is grave or banish. This lets you add one and then shuffle 3 cards from your opponent's grave or banish into the deck. Okay, then go ahead and pay and then grab out from the deck to the hand. Okay. It doesn't try going for field spell there or anything. Activate the effect to set. Activate the effect to set. And then they're going to go ahead and pass turn. They draw into Ketu Dracotail. Go main phase. Okay, so they have the flip, return 3. They have the book everything, banish 1 from hand. This one burns. This is the can't target, and then banish 1 from hand. Okay, wait. No, this one doesn't banish 1 from hand. Okay. This one just negates. I'm actually gonna learn the deck tonight. Like I'm gonna start playing it on DB today. So I really want to make sure I have these cards down because so many of them look similar. But okay, this is the card that just books everything. Okay, this is the one that banishes from hand. Okay, and then this one lets you search and then destroy 1 monster the opponent controls. So Ketu, grab out Malulu, use Pan, Urgula, bring out the Artharion 1 onto Pan, Urgula 2, Pan 3. And then they said okay to that, so set Rahu, and then pop, and then they go ahead, set the Sting from the deck, and then pop the Scale, add 2 back to hand, and then normal summon out Fualos, use those to make SP effect, go ahead, target Lion, and then they're going to chain the effect to go ahead and flip face up, and then they said think it in response, because this does say after this card is flip face up, they cannot target anything, so we can't like chain SP effect here either to get these off field or anything like that. And then this will go ahead and negate that, then banish 1 random card from their hand face down. So okay, what is a hit from the hand? This will go ahead and rip the Rahu face down. Okay, that That one didn't really matter because we have Rahu set. So we just go activate Rahu, use Malulu, 5 mana, bring out the Gulamel. 5 mana, 1, Malulu 2, and then Artharion 3. And yeah, we can't chain this to pop anything, can't target, but we can go ahead, set Flame, and then negate the Apex, the Asta, Pixia. Go ahead, negate that, then set Horn. And now we get to go ahead, go into battle phase and try to out some of these bodies here. So we go ahead, beat over this. Yeah, go ahead, attack the Leon. And then this isn't going to do anything. Yeah, it's not going to do anything. Then go ahead, attack. And then this will go ahead and pop. So you get to go ahead, pop one. They said so it's pop one. Yep, pop Gulamel. Yep, the Gulamel will go there. Misclick. And then main phase 2. And then end phase, pass. Okay, so they do have the scale to go ahead search. Also, every time something's flipped, you know, they're going to get a counter placed on this, which works with the field spell pretty well. They have release to go ahead and add back whenever they want. The counter reset, I think. Why? Oh, never mind. It's with field spell. Yeah, the field spell is what makes it reset. Activate the release. Go ahead, add back. Grab back the Pixia. Activate Pixia effect to try to go ahead and set itself from the hand. They're going to go ahead, chain Flame onto the scale. Yeah, because this is going to stop the targeting. So go ahead, put back Ketsu, draw 5 mana. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Drawing 5 mana there sounds crazy. Yeah, I was going to say, I think before we needed to, like, fuse off with Urgula or something, so that way we could have added back 5 mana, but drawing 5 mana there, very nice. So they get to go ahead, Pixia, set itself from hand. And then activate, they said on activation, activate 5 mana, and then use Urgula plus the Pan, bring out the Artharion, and that should just be game. Artharion, target Ash, Urgula, Pan, pop scale, pop monster, put them on nothing. Then we have Ash in hand too. So on to the next game, we have 5 mana, Nib, Lucaeus, Branded Fusion, Ketsu, they have release, Ukanari, Leon, Atari, and then the field spell. Okay, so go main phase, activate the effect to set the Leon from hand, activate effect to set from hand again. That's going to set the Atari. Okay, so that doesn't seem like that good though to have these cards set early. Like, it's okay. I guess this is pretty nice. This card seems pretty nice to have set early because you can return a bunch of your own cards to the hand. So they're going to go ahead, activate the effect, pay 900, reveal 3, and then just grab the Org from the deck to the hand. That's good. And now we can go activate Org effect, go ahead and go for 3 revert there, get one of those to hand. That's fine. And then activate field spell effect, return 2 to the hand. We have activate release to scale up from the deck, and then we could activate the trauma effect to go ahead, you know, search out the Alzone, and then we have Alzone to go search again. I do like how this deck just like spams all the free searches. It reminds me of like Towers Turbo. Go ahead, grab out the Pixia from the deck to the hand, and then activate the revert to put back 3, and then draw 3, draw into a copy of Alzona, Shifter, and then release. So not great draws. Org effect, go ahead, set itself, well, not set itself, but set Pixia. Org effect, set itself, and then just set the Alzone from hand, and then pass. They said, what a funny deck. Yeah, they have Nib in hand, but like, all these are set, so it can't even do anything. Draw on the Urgula, very good draw there. Well, maybe not like a very good draw, but a solid draw. Didn't draw the funny cards. Yeah, like banning all my extra deck for 1 turn, I already know. Just 1? I was gonna say, they have like, well, I don't know what they're playing, but you have like the Monarch that can rip like 8 or 9 from extra deck. You have the Trap that can rip 15 for a turn. Lucaeus effect, Chain to go ahead, flip. And then this will not negate it. Right, this will just go ahead when they activate something, flip this face up, add an Enneacraft from the deck to the hand, and then once it's flipped, afterwards banish a card face up till the end of the turn from their hand. So grab out Org, and then they get the resolve, grab out Pan, and then activate the effect to rip a card from their hand until the end phase. I said okay, because if they chain 5 mana and rip all their cards from hand, then they have a pretty good chance of hitting Branded Fusion. Okay, alright, fair enough. So they're going to hit the Branded Fusion anyways. Activate Ketsu, Ketsu, grab out Malulu. Okay, so we have activate a monster effect in the hand. We have activate anything on the field. We have when the opponent activates something in response to our card, and then when the opponent activates something that targets a card we control. Okay, so go ahead, grab, use Malulu, Urgula, Pan, bring out the Artharion. Artharion, chainlink 1, target Pan, Urgula, Malulu, chainlink 2, Urgula, chainlink 3, Pan, chainlink 4, Malulu. So they're going to go ahead, set Rahu, set Sting, Pan, pop the middle one, set Horn, pop the field spell. Okay, and then add back 3 from the graveyard to the hand. So, you know, going very plus there. Now anything on res? Nope. Link off, make SP, activate SP effect to try to banish the Tori. They flip Pixia to try to go ahead and negate that. And then we get to banish a card from the opponent's hand face down. They're going to go chain SP onto itself plus Alzonia, but they cannot target anything on the fields or graveyard because of the Pixia. So they're going to go ahead, banish the Nib from the hand face down, and then activate Rahu, use 5 mana plus Urgula, bring out Gulamel, new chain link, 5 mana effect, Artharion effect. So basically trying to do the same thing as last game. They're going to go ahead, use Rebirth, maybe to flip Mar, and then Mar to like flip the Artharion plus the Gulamel here. So that's going to go ahead, book those permanently. Urgula effect, grab back 5 mana. They said, oh, my bad. I cannot target anything because you have the Pixia on field. So it's actually going to interrupt the Urgula add back, attack over the Alzone there, main phase 2, and then pass turn. Okay, that's actually a pretty cool interaction. Like, this being able to stop any targeting anywhere is going to stop random stuff like this. That's nice. Then they draw on the Revert. They have release in the graveyard that can also add back. So they're going to go main phase, go ahead, scale up the Org, and then Org effect, pay 900, go ahead, reveal 2 field spell and a Trom, and then get field spell to hand, activate the release to place Trom from deck, activate Trom effect. They don't have very much life though. And also another thing about this deck too that hurts pretty bad is like Imperm. Like Imperm in a scale zone actually can end up hurting very bad if they activate a monster by flipping it. Then you can imperm it and imperm the scale because they try to use the same scale, like the same zone, like twice per turn. Go ahead, grab out the Pixia, activate field spell, flip. This is going to pop a monster the opponent controls, so pop the SP. Yeah, both these are going to be at a counter because this was flipped. Activate the effect to go ahead, try to bounce back all 4 of our cards to the hand there. So, or only 3? Okay. Looked like they tried targeting that too. Then activate the effect to set from hand. Activate the release effect in graveyard to add back Leon to the hand. Activate effect to set of Org. And then, you know, we're going to go, okay, Revert next to put back Org, Trom, and then draw into the Okanara Leon. Nah, crazy draws there. Activate the effect to set from hand. Activate the Okanara effect, set itself from hand. Place the Leon, and then end phase, because we could have used this to go like battle phase and try popping. But we can't really do that, right? Because they don't have anything face up. End phase, field spell, go ahead, burn by removing counters. Pass, draw into Lucaeus. And then normal out Malulu, activate Malulu effect, go ahead, fuse off itself, plus Pan, plus Urgula, bring out the Artharion, and then new chain link. Also, how is the effect worded? Is it until the end phase? It is until the end phase, right? Yeah. So they should have grabbed back their branded fusion. So they're gonna go Malulu 1, Pan 2. They could activate all of them, but can't resolve all of them because they don't have the space. They also have 3 traps set, 2 spells engraved. They're gonna go ahead, flip. Wait, I'm confused. They're flipping the Okanara there, right? Okay, yeah, flip the Okanara since they activated an effect in the graveyard. This is gonna allow us to go ahead, search the new chain link, try to go ahead, shuffle back. So grab out field spell. They get to go ahead, set Ketsu, pop Leon, set Rahu, and then Malulu onto the Pixia, and then activate the effect to go ahead, shuffle back 3, so put back 5 mana, Lucaeus, and then thinking on the third target, they said just those. Okay, doesn't try to put back Urgula, because they have 2 of them. Doesn't maybe try to put back Malulu. This card does work pretty well with Secretarion, which is why I assume they also put back the Spellcasters. Now we're going to go battle, attack into the Otori, and then that's going to set Artharion. Also, should this be beat over? Because the attack should still just go through. Okay. Let's say nothing should be like keeping it alive there. They're going to go main phase 2, activate Ketsu, grab out 5 mana from the decks of the hand, and then use Artharion plus 5 mana. If it's set, yeah, I was going to say, if it's set, it should be put into the graveyard, not into the banished. And then they told them, like, yeah, Brain Infusion should be in hand. They're going to bring out Secretarion there. And then no 5 mana effect. Activate Rebirth effect to go ahead flip. Sure. That's fine. Just banish a random card. Wait, that won't even banish a random card from their hand face down. It's just gonna make it so that they can't target stuff. Okay. Oh, so they can't use Secretarion because this was negated by the Malulu. Okay, Branded Fusion, dump Fallen of Albaz plus Phyrexial, bring out Albion the Branded Dragon. Albion the Branded Dragon 1, Artharion 2, summon out Artharion, banish to bring out Mirror Jade. And then now we can go Mirror Jade, dump Titanic Clad, banish the Pixies off the field. Now we can Urgula effect, grab back 5 mana. They said, yeah, this is negated off Malulu. They said it cannot be negated. It's just while it's face up on the field. Really? This can't be negated? What is this like? I remember, oh gosh, why can't I remember it? There was like a deck that Dark Ruler just like didn't work against because of how the cards were worded. I guess these are just the same. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's something to look into for sure. That'd be pretty good to know. But they're gonna go ahead, Rahu, bring out Artharion, yeah, activate Urgula effect, because otherwise, like, that's pretty tough if that's how it actually works for Dracotail. It's, like, pretty good for this deck. They're going to go ahead and activate another field spell. They went out of their way to pop field spell, but we already knew they had another one. They searched it. So now going on in the game 3, Dracotail will go first. Opening hands, we have Lucaeus, Flame, Droll, Rahu, Fallen of Albaz. They have Otori, Alzone, Rebirth, Org, and Ash Blossom. So we're gonna go main phase, normal out Lucaeus effect. They said okay to that. They don't try to Ash Blossom it. And then activate 5 mana effect, fuse off Lucaeus plus Albaz, bring out the Artharion onto 5 mana, Lucaeus 2, add back 5 mana, go ahead set Ketsu, activate Ketsu, they Ash Blossom that. Okay, Ash Blossoms the Ketsu here over the Lucaeus earlier, or maybe hold it for Rahu here after they already went through 5 mana. And normal summon, Rahu, dump 5 mana plus Urgula, go ahead, bring out Gulamel, and then new chain link, Urgula 1, 5 mana 2, so go ahead, set Sting, Horn, we already have Flame in hand, Urgula, grab back 5 mana, that's good. Then we can go set Trap card, and then pass turn. The draw on the field spell, so go main phase, activate Alzone effect, try to go ahead, set one from hand, activate Alzone effect, try to set one from hand, try to set the Otori, yeah, and set the Org, and this is going to make it to where if they activate a monster in the hand, so if they try to hand trap us or 5 mana, then we get to go ahead and search. So activate Alzone effect, try to go search. They said on activation before effect, we're going to go activate Flame, they go chain the Otori. Since they activate something on the field, flip, destroy that card, try to book their board. Then in response, chain Sting on the Ash Blossom, chain Gulamel onto the scale. So go ahead, put back, draw. These are going to get outed. You can destroy that card and negate the activation. Yeah, okay, activate the field spell. And then that's fine. Activate Rebirth to go ahead, put back and draw. And then that draws into Org, and then drop Troll and Lockbird on them. Go ahead, flip this in response, chain go search, yeah. Grab out the Pixies. Activate the effect to go ahead and this pops. Oh wait, can this pop? Okay, it only pops the monster the opponent controls. I was gonna say, could you pop your own and then put it back in the pendulum zone or put it back in the hand? That'd be pretty sick. But okay, they're gonna go field spell effect, bounce back, and they pop Ghoulmel. Okay. Let's pop Ghoulmel, then do that, and then activate Org effect. Go ahead, set itself from hand. Activate Org effect. Go ahead, set the pixel from hand, and then just set Org from hand. They go end of main, 5 mana, fuse off, and then bring out Artharion. New chain link, Artharion 1, target the Lucius. Activate 5 mana 2, Ghoulmel 3. So special summon out Ghoulmel, add back, and then go ahead, set the Ketsu from deck, and then pass, draw on the pan. Okay, so now go main phase, activate Ketsu, grab out Malulu from the deck to the hand, and then go ahead, fuse off the Malulu plus Pan, and then end the Artharion. Okay, no, just those two, and then bring out Artharion from the extra deck. New chain link, Artharion 1, target Droll, and Artharion in the graveyard. Okay, so just putting Engine back, making sure they have that. Chainlink 2 Pan, Chainlink 3 Malulu, Chainlink 4 Ghoulmel. Onto the Org. They're going to go ahead, chain. So that's fine. Negate the Ghoulmel, make it so that way nothing else can be popped. Then they get to banish the Lucaeus from the hand. Yeah, banish that face down there. Yep, banish face down. Go ahead, set from the deck. Set Rahu, negate the opponent's monsters. Set Rahu, pan pop it. Add back the Artharion and Droll to the hand. And then now they're going to make SP little guy, SP effect to go banish. And then they're going to chain the rebirth effect to go ahead flip. So flip the other Org. Okay. And then they're going to go Org effect, pop Ghoulmel. Sure. That's like no problem at all. They do a field spell effect though. Wait, if Enneacraft is flip during the main phase. Are we really not going to use this though? Wait, also, this is really how it's worded? I thought this was worded differently. Holy, I thought this was worded if one was destroyed, not if one was flipped. Wait, if one was flipped, I guess we could have chained this, right? Make it so that way, we at least try to have follow-up, or if they chain SP. Oh, also, they have Pan with Malulu. Oh my gosh, wasn't even looking at that. Oh, that's pretty good there. That's pretty good there. Go ahead, battle phase. Yeah, beating over has no consequences now. They definitely should have tried putting that in the scale. That sounds crazy. They just forgot about the scale effect. Or maybe it's negated off something? I don't think so, right? No, it's not negated. Go ahead, put back, draw into Malulu, and then just normal summon out Malulu. Pass, they draw on the rebirth. They said GG, terrible hands. And they said rematch. Drew knows Zaborg. Yeah, we can see the Monarch there, Zaborg. Very popular in this deck right now, getting to dump like 8-9 cards from the extra deck. You get to go infinite pluses off that while hurting the opponent infinitely, so it's very, very good. But that is going to be it for the video. We get to end up seeing Dracotail beat the Enneacraft deck there. This deck's pretty cool though. Hopefully in the future we get to start seeing more like Zaborg things, because the Zaborg is crazy. It's so good, especially with like the Dirac stuff too. But alright, with all that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.